So, Mike Brown, congratulations on an autumn series. I know you're not happy because you just lost to New Zealand, but all in all, things are going well. And from an England point of view and a Mike Brown point of view, the trend is upward.
Yeah, personally, it was great to play in that series. I think I did my role reasonably well. But yeah, disappointing not to get that final win against New Zealand. Definitely an opportunity missed. But it was great to get back into the game after a poor start. But yeah, definitely an opportunity missed, and one the lads were very upset about afterwards.
Well, to put things in perspective, the lads are very upset about almost beating and possibly should have beaten a team that had lost once in 33 test matches, world champions, unbeaten in 13 this year, and you guys are upset because you just failed to beat them. I understand why you're upset, but that's a good sign, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great, but that 1 in 33 was us, so there was no reason why we couldn't do it again. We've got great belief in our squad, and we feel we can push any team if we play in the right way. And I don't think we did that first 10-15 minutes, and that's why they built their great lead. But it was great character from the lads to get back into the game. And ultimately push them close. But yeah, it's another lapse of concentration at the end that let them back in.
Bet you can't wait for the Six Nations. France away, that's a nice easy one to start with, but the problem is you've got to wait a few weeks, haven't you?
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing of our last loss. We've got to wait a long time to put it right. But that will definitely work in a positive way. We'll be chomping at the bit when we gather back in camp. But it's definitely a massive test to start with, France away. But we've shown we could beat them there before. But they pushed the Kiwis really close like we did, so it'll be a great game, hopefully.
Now we're sitting here at home in Surrey with you, and here you are, nice, quiet, shy, unassuming. Who's that stroppy bloke then we see in the number 15 jersey who refuses to be tackled and takes it as a personal affront when he is tackled? Where's he gone?
Yeah, I think I leave him on the field. I just seem to change into that person, that character. Once I put on the team jersey, run out on the field. That's just the way I like to play rugby. That's why I like playing rugby, the physical and confrontational side of the game. Running with the ball and things like that, and never say die, whatever's happening in the game.
You're a massive rugby league fan, aren't you? Particularly Wigan, which is very fortunate because your backs coach happens to be an absolute hero of yours, Andy Farrell.
Yeah, we won't tell him that. Don't want to get his head too big. But yeah, I grew up watching Faz and Robinson and Connolly and Renoff and people like that, playing for Wigan. One of my first games I watched was on the BBC back in the old days when it was on that channel, Wigan St Helens, which is obviously a great derby. Just continued following them since. I think you can learn so much from the game of rugby league, being a union player. It's great also to play with the likes of Ashley and Joel that have also played for Wigan as well.
And your first ever game for England, this is you as a kid growing up watching these league heroes. And who's in the England squad with you? Your first game?
Yeah, well, I turned up for the tour to South Africa, and I walk in the room and there's Big Faz and Jason Robson, two guys that I'd watched play for Wigan, along with the other guys that played for England at that time, Johnny Wilkinson, that I'd grown up watching. So for me that was great. Yeah, definitely quiet and watching what they do to see what they were like. But yeah, it was great to play alongside and train alongside those two guys.
Now another hero of yours is David Beckham, and it just so happened that he rocked up to Twickenham the other week to watch the Argentina game. You didn't know anything about this, did you? Until?
Yeah, we didn't know that he'd be at the game. Obviously, with all the preparation that we had going on. I just remember a scrum going down, and I'm stood all the way at the back, and then I hear the crowd erupt, and I'm thinking, there's not much going on at the moment. So what's happening? So I look up at the big screen and I see him in his hat and his England shirt, and that was great to see someone like that coming to support us. It's great to see, and it definitely spurs you on.
I mean, somebody told me that he was wearing the number 15 England jersey.
Yeah, with Brown on the back, I got told afterwards, but no, that'd be great if he was. But yeah, just to see him there in an England jersey, supporting what we're doing is great to see.
Fantastic. Now, two other things that people don't know about you. One is that you've become an ambassador for wheelchair rugby. You saw Team GB in the Paralympics, didn't you? And you've really got into that, haven't you?
Yeah, I was lucky enough to get introduced to them and go and watch them in the Paralympics. And as soon as I saw the game, I was into it straight away. Their commitment, the way they smash into each other, just like a game of rugby that we play. The skill that they showed on the court was amazing, and I really enjoyed everything they do, and hopefully I can stay involved for a lot longer, and hopefully at some point they'll let me have a go and take it easy on me.
Oh, well, they won't, will they? They'll let you have a go, but they won't take it easy on you. And the other thing is, this hard, stroppy 15 who refuses to get tackled, in his downtime, is growing increasingly interested in fashion. And that's because your partner, Eliza, has her own fashion label, and you're playing more of a role, aren't you?
Yeah, well...
What's the name of the label, by the way?
Scarlet Black London.
Okay.
Yeah, incredibly proud of what she's done with her own business. Still in the early days, 2 years in. She's done incredibly well so far. Yeah, it's great to come home after a day's training and go up and see what she's been doing. All the designs that she comes up with. The website that's looking really good now, and sometimes put my input in, which I don't know if it's any use, but no, it's great to see what she's doing and be a part of that, and hopefully along the line we can get some menswear in there as well. And
helps you switch off, doesn't it? So game face Mike Brown returns to being quiet, unassuming, normal Mike Brown.
Yeah, normal. I don't know if people call me normal, but yeah, as normal as I can be, and it's great to support her and what she's doing, just like she supports me and what I'm doing, and taking interest in what she's doing. Yeah, and find myself now looking at other women and what they're wearing and saying, oh, I don't know if that looks right, or if that's on trend, which I'll probably get a bit of stick about saying, but yeah, it's great to be involved in something she's doing as well.
Fantastic. Well, listen, well done in the autumn, and best of luck for the Six Nations.
Thank you very much. Cheers.